Hi there, this is Mega Supreme here with a Transformers toy review. I'm having a look at a third-party piece from TFC Toys. This is their Combiner series based on Liokaiser. Again with this one, I think not sure how to pronounce the name. Is H-03 Cerberus. I'm not sure. So this is the instruction manual for the guy here. You see he comes with this little target master guy, and the instructions just show him transform from robot to vehicle, then vehicle to combined mode. He comes with a little collector's card here as well, like that. And then you've got the actual box itself. Sorry mate, moving you out of the way. So you've got all the artwork on the side here, and then a bit like the other one, shows all the different modes. There's like a silhouette there, and it comes in like a styrofoam packaging, which I quite like. It's like the Toy World ones, the Dinobots that they did, which I quite liked. Rolls pretty nice in this kind of Dune buggy mode. Kind of got these bits at the front here which look a bit like headlights. And you've got these kind of missile launcher things coming from the side, little rockets on the side. His little partner plugs on as like a gun on the front here. Nice little cockpit area, and that can actually open up as well. You've got little seats in there as well. The wheels are on this sort of hinge here, which I find is a little bit weird that they don't like just click into place, because you could move it and it could be up there, or you could have it down here. So I find that a little bit odd. And the legs as well, the way they kind of perch, transformers kind of fold up here and they kind of perch on the top here rather than actually sort of pegging anywhere properly. Again, like I said, pegs on here, and you can take it off if you want to. So without that, it does, you have sort of like got this gap sort of area here. If you open this bit up here, you've got, that's the kind of cockpit area. So I was thinking there was a seat in there, but there actually isn't. But when it's logged in like that, it does actually look like there is a seat in there, but there actually isn't. But still looks pretty cool. Rolls pretty nicely as well. Nice solid vehicle. I haven't got anything to compare it against in vehicle mode at the moment, but he seems a little bit smaller than the other figures, kind of like a Voyager sort of class in this mode. He's probably smaller than like a Springer or something like that in vehicle mode, I would say. Pretty cool though. This guy kind of transforms into I think he's the same as the other one. It's like almost like a lion sort of thing. On the other one I did have problems with some of the bits on it. So let's fold these bits together. You then fold these down like so. It's more of a panther actually, if you look at it. There is, if you look up close, let's have that focus. Just moving that away. On the eyes there, some of the red paint has actually spilt over, so it's not a great paint job on that side. It's okay on the other side, but these bits don't actually sort of peg together, so you could have it all wonky if you wanted to. It kind of goes in, but it doesn't really sort of peg in, so it's slightly kind of misaligned as you've got them in like that. Do you see what I mean? They don't quite line up properly, in my opinion. It's slightly off. And then you fold down the legs like that. You've got this little tail at the back. Yeah, so it's like a little miniature, little Ravage, isn't it? Like that. It's quite cool. As far as little minicons go, like I said, there's a slight issue with his mouth and that not really kind of lining up. But other than that, he's pretty cool. So vehicle mode, let's get him transformed into his robot mode, if I can remember it properly. So probably easiest bit is to get hold of these bits here, fold them kind of down. You then want to kind of fold these bits up so they sort of like come in at an angle, like that, like so. I noticed one of the pins on here has slightly come out here. If you notice that on that side, it's just kind of pushed out a little bit. Still fine, but you notice on the other one it's kind of in there flush, with this one just comes out a little bit. Then get this bit, swivel it around, and then you want to fold the feet out like that, like so. I think these bits then move forwards like that from memory. So these bits you can fold around. I think you have them at the back. Let's have a look at the pack back here. I think they still have them on the side, but you can, from looking at the instructions, you could fold them around to the side, but then the legs don't quite look right in terms of the shape and everything else like that. So you just want to kind of fold them out of the way for now. Fold this bit down at the side here, it just comes down like that. Fold these bits down here as well, these red bits, like that. This bit at the back here opens up like that. From memory then, you open this bit up at the top here, fold these bits down either side like that, so they're going to be his arms. Get hold of this bit here, which is his head. I found this bit didn't really close in properly. It does close in properly now, but when I first had it, it didn't quite close down, so it felt like it was putting pressure on it, but it actually does. You see it sort of goes a bit funny there, and then it sort of clicks in. Fold that in, turn the head around, and then fold these arm bits out. That bit's quite tight there. Then yeah, you have to fold these bits round. Does that stay as it is? Those bits out. That seems awfully squeaky, doesn't it? Like that. Same on that side. Pull it down like that. I'm sure when I had it before, these bits would turn around the other way and kind of like that. But on the picture they actually have them like that, so I'm going to leave them down like that, but you can move those bits around if you want to. And then there's a little catch in here, you just pull this up so you can pull out the hand like that. So that one's a bit easier to pull out. It's got like a see-through arm. Again on this side do the same. Pull that out like so. You've got his hands there, and then you sort of, if you can, just fold in his wheels so they're at the back there, so they're kind of out of the way. I'll just adjust the camera in a second. There you go. So there, you've got him in his robot mode here. He's pretty cool. This bit here can move around here, so he's got pretty much a full-on waist swivel. Arms, oh, that's a bit tight. Goes all the way around there, up and down here. You've got sort of double elbow there, bend there and bend there, and a swivel there. That's a bit tight. That one seems a bit looser, and a swivel at the wrist. The head goes all the way around, again light piping, doesn't really go up and down. And the legs, clickety click, clickety click, all the way out. Swivel there, bend at the knee there as well, and the sort of feet sort of swivel out as well. So you can get him, the ratchets are quite far apart, so you do have to either have him, his legs close together or quite far apart like that. The other thing as well, I've got his his little partner here. So same sort of thing, he'll plug in like that. So get him in like so. Hook his legs together. On their thing, they've actually got his things like that, but with them around that way, if it makes sense, but upside down that way. So I don't know if they're misassembled. Don't know. I think it probably looks better that way anyway. So that's how it is. It's a gun, so you hold it in the peg here, and then take this piece here, and then plug it onto the front here like that. And you can fold these bits down like that, so it's kind of straight across like that. And that's him in robot mode. So he looks pretty cool. I like the sort of gunmetal colours and the gold with the red with him. So that's him all in his robot mode, looking very nice. What we'll do now is transform him back to his vehicle mode and transform him into combined mode. Right then, next up, we've got this guy in his vehicle mode. We're going to transform him into his combined mode. One thing I forgot to show is these bits do actually turn like that, so you could actually pose him kind of coming around a corner if you want, if you can get the wheels kind of turned right like that. Entirely up to you, but I just thought I'd show you that. Right, to transform him, I'm sort of going off the instructions. I've tried it a couple of times. So the first thing it shows you is to fold these bits down from the side here like that, and on this side as well like that. So that's a bit like how he is in his robot mode. And then get hold of let's have a look. Get hold of these pieces here. You kind of bring them down as if they're in their robot mode like that. So fold these down like so. Then you're going to fold these round like that, like so. Entirely up to you how you want these. You can have them facing if you want to, like that. Then what you do is you kind of swivel these round here like that. So you move the wheels around so they're kind of at the front and like that, so they're kind of round here at the front here. And next up, you sort of kind of turn it around. You then kind of open up these pieces here, and you're going to kind of move everything around. So you're going to move this back on itself. You want to move that combiner port there as well, so that comes out the other side. This kind of lifts up as well, and then move this all the way in like that. Push that in like so. Then come around this side here. Make sure it all comes out through that side there. Move the wheel slightly out of the way so you can close that bit up there. And yes, you've got that bit down here. You then fold these bits down here. They actually click in just down here. Move the combiner port down so that's accessible. And then it's this bit kind of comes over, so it does actually kind of hide the port. So that's actually his knee. So then again on this side, open it up like this. You're going to kind of swivel everything around while opening up this back piece here, like that. Swivel it around. Come around to the back here. Kind of move this wheel out of the way so you can do that, and then you can always cover it back up again if you want to, like that. Entirely up to you how you want to have that piece done. Make sure you've got the combiner piece facing down for the leg. So this bit actually forms the lower torso. Open these bits up. You're going to fold these bits out, which is like the skirt or the side skirt, whichever we're going to call it. So you kind of then you've got the bottom part of that, kind of the leg connectors, they're all sorted out. And then if we go around, have a little look, what other bits you need to do. Just make sure. Oh, sorry about that. Just make sure I'm on the right track with this one. Yeah, that looks all right so far. Oh yeah, actually they show it like that, with these bits like that actually. Folded back up into there like that. I thought it might look better with them actually folded down, but that's how they've got them on the pictures there anyway. And next up, you've got the arm pieces which kind of come out like that. So these kind of come down into the side here. This piece then kind of opens up like that. You do want it so then this bit swivels over like that. And then having a look at it here, you've yeah, see what happens here. So you swivel this round like that, so you've got the kind of missile bits sort of facing out. You're going to pull this out and then move it around to the back here and have it facing down. Oh, sorry, like that. So I'll repeat that. So you pulled this out, moved it around, have it around there, twist it around, and then it's going to fold in and fold onto that bit here, like that. And then you're going to have the wheel kind of coming round to the side like that. So it kind of folds down and around like that. So then on this side, repeat the process, pull it out, twist it around here, come around to the back here, so like that, fold it round, fold it in on itself like that, and then fold that down and around the back here. You're nearly then done. Then what happens is you pull these bits out like this from the side here, and they kind of come down and fold down a section. These bits are quite tough to pull out, as you can see. Like that. You'll then see there's a place for these bits to peg in at the back there. Like that. It might be better off doing this bit after you've moved that a bit around, just to make things a little bit easier for you. Like so. That looks as if it's all lined up like that, so you want that to the side here. I think you bring this bit out and leave it like that. And then what you do basically is just checking that's all present and correct. Yeah, looks like it's all okay. And then what you do is, once you've got the other half, is he'll actually come in and slot in. These bits here will actually go into there, so they'll come in like that and slot in, and you do have to put a bit of force into it. There we go, and it kind of clicks in, and you might have to re-plug everything in here, so just the camera slightly. So then you've got this bit here plugged into the bottom piece. It doesn't then mean he's got waist articulation here as well. And then the other piece as well is, I didn't notice on here, is there's some pegs on here which actually peg into the other one here, so that it just locks this section, these two sections together as well. So make sure the bottom bit's lined up, and then that's actually snapped off. So it's plugged into there, that's actually snapped off, which is unfortunate. So that's an issue with that. That's really annoying because that's only the second time I've transformed him. The other side's all pegged in okay, but this one, the other side isn't. So you've got him like that. And then you've got the leg combiner ports here. So let's fold this bit out like that. So you've got the leg pieces here that come out, and then the arm bits here. Legs seem pretty sturdy, from what I can tell so far. Pretty strong ratchets. And this bit will be the knee bit. That doesn't bend back though, it just only goes forward. Okay. So that is it. I hope you've enjoyed the review, and I'll be reviewing all the rest of these once they come out. The one I haven't reviewed yet is the tank one, H-02, so I'll be reviewing that one soon. Thanks for watching, bye!